Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final race of Season 11 of the Wednesday Night Dash Series. Tonight, we are in Texas Motor Speedway for the championship race, presented by Showtime Esports. Just getting finished here with practice. We're heading into the final race of the season. As well, we're getting ready here for qualifying. Take a look at the standings. So Dawson Buchanan with a 25-point lead over Colton Gardner. There is two scenarios in which Colton Gardner can still win the championship. That is, he must win and sweep all the bonus points, while Dawson finishes 19th or worse with no bonus points. Or, he must win, sweep all bonus points, and Dawson finishes 20th or worse, and Colton can lose the bonus points and still win. And then for Hunter Hughes to catch Colton Gardner for second, Hunter would need to win, sweep all bonus points, and Colton finishes 13th or worse with no bonus points. If Hunter wins and sweeps all the bonus points and Colton finishes 12th with no bonus points, we could have a tie for second. And if Hunter Hughes finishes second and sweeps the bonus points, Colton would need to finish 17th for a tie with no bonus points, or 18th or worse for Hunter to overtake him. And assuming Dawson wins tonight, it will be his second series title. As then we can take a look at our team standings, as SMR currently leading by 14 points over JM Motorsports for the team title, as SMR overtook JM last week for the first time all season. So there are your standings heading into tonight. As now we got some qualifying times on the board here. Colton Gardner on pole, which is what he needs. And then we have 18 cars tonight, meaning it is not possible, even with Dawson Buchanan finishing in last. Dawson Buchanan will be a two-time series champion. And then with that qualifying just about over, let's take a look at tonight's info. So we're coming to you from Texas Motor Speedway, located in Fort Worth, Texas, opened in 1996, 1.5 miles in length, with 20 to 24 degrees of banking. 75 laps tonight with a stage break on lap 30. And this is the last season. Well, actually, next season we'll be attempting to phase out the stage break and replacing with cautions or one green, white, checkered. And those tracks include Darlington, Talladega, Bristol, Indianapolis, and Michigan. And races that will still have the stage break is the Indianapolis Oval. Rockingham, Dover, and Charlotte, and then Lime Rock Park will have no caution or stage break, as that will be the road course for next season. Dover, and just waiting a couple seconds here before these cars take the grid for the final time in season 11 before moving to the trucks next season for season 12. So, 75 laps tonight. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. Starting from pole position in the number 40 is Colton Gardner. Right alongside him, Dawson Buchanan in the number 4. Nicholas Warboy will start from 3rd. Eric Richardson, there he is. He will start from 4th. Eric Mattingly from 5th. Garrett Jonigan 6th. Hunter Hughes, who is yet to grid 7. J.P. Jones in the 21 will start from 8th. Lane Snow will start from 9. We can get these cameras working. So there's Garrett Jonigan, J.P. Jones. There we go. J.P. Jones in the 21 starting 8th. Lane Snow in the number 5 starting 9th. John Miles 10. DJ Fluck starting 11th. Fernando Takashi in 12. Jax Malin in 13th. Dylan Barron starting from 14th. Christopher Fuge 15. Trevor Harmson 16. Lucas Panarelli 17. And Bill Muffeld rounds out your field tonight, starting from P18. So once again, 75 laps tonight. Dawson Buchanan has clinched the championship, as there are not enough cars for him to finish bad enough not to win it. So even if he finishes last and Colton Gardner wins with all of the bonus points, Dawson Buchanan would still win the championship by a couple of points. So with a pace car off, coming to the green flag for the final time in season 11. Good jump there by Dawson Buchanan on the outside. He's going to take the lead. As we got some contact behind, big wreck behind. Bunch of cars involved in that. See if that brings out the caution here. For some reason my flag thing is not working, but it does not look like the yellow is out. So bunch of cars involved in that. As you can see, heading into the pits, Dawson Buchanan with the lead, and now I believe the caution is out. Yeah, so now the caution comes out. So I guess my lights were working, but the caution just was not out yet, and that's why I couldn't see him. But looks like 5 cars involved in that. So we gotta take a look here. See what happened there. was on lap 1, basically right off the start, to find some of the cars involved. No, DJ Fluck was involved. It's on him here. Okay, so actually it was quite a bit farther up the track. The 18 of Hunter Hughes gets into the 27, and then that sends the 27 spinning. That's Nicholas Warboy. And then he collects the 23, the 32, 21 gets involved. Oh, DJ Fluck, unlucky, gets involved there. And then the number 1 just comes flying into the 24, or the 27 there, I think. Nicholas Warboy. Bunch of cars involved in that. Here on board with Warboy and the 27, gets spun, really nothing he could do about it. As the caution is out for the first time tonight. The lights are out on the pace car, so next time by, you will get the green flag. Join Wednesday Night Dash drivers Eric Richardson and DJ Fluck as they bring you the week in real and simulator motorsports. As on this week's episode, Eric and DJ discuss the never-ending drama at Red Bull Racing, with Liam Lawson being demoted to Racing Bulls. After only 2 races with a big team, the ratings bust known as the IndyCar race at the Thermal Club, and Kyle Larson nearly pulling off the 3-race sweep at Homestead. So download FR Racing's Garage Talk on Spotify or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts, or tune in after the race. All new episodes released on Friday mornings, with replays airing Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern right here on Stadium Scene TV. As a pace car pulls off here, and we're going to get ready to go back racing. As the green flag is back in the air, good jump there for Buchanan on the inside. Second good restart for him, as Gardner falls back a little bit in second. He is kind of blinking a little bit too. We'll see if the new update like resets him to the pits. But now seems to have gotten, never mind. There he goes again. Side by side here in the back with the number 9 and 85. That's for P8. And then up here we got the 5 going to the inside of the 99. That is for 6th. Bit loose off the corner there for the 85. Wayne Snow making his way up to 6th. Jax Malin behind him in the number 9. He goes to the inside of Takashi. But Takashi fights back on the high side, and he will keep that 7th spot for now. Take another look up front here. These two of Dawson Buchanan and Colton Gardner. Obviously the two best drivers so far. Or I guess throughout the entire season. Tonight's the last race. So they've pulled away by about a second over Hunter Hughes behind. With Dawson Buchanan taking the lead right off the first restart of the race, or I guess the start of the race. So far, has not looked back since. Still side by side here, a little bit farther back in the field. That's the 5 and the 13. And then behind them, 99 gets a bit loose there. Out of turn 4, he'll fall back to 9th. But gets a spot back there on the 85. Eric Richardson in 13. He's also blinking kind of bad now. I think Colton Gardner's got better. Jax Malin in the number 9, making his way up to 5th. There's also Colton Gardner from 2nd. See if it shows it here in my the session events. I believe he got disconnected. Well, I said he was blinking, and then I believe he got disconnected from the session. Trying to see, trail me here in the session events. I don't believe it will, but I think he got disconnected from the session. That would make the most sense. So Hunter Hughes now up to 2nd. He's in the 18 car. Got a couple more battles going on here behind. One of them is for 6th. Eric Richardson in the 13, currently holding that spot. '99 looks to go around up high. So Richardson really loose there off of turn 4 again, so the 99's going to take that spot pretty easily. Up ahead here we got Jax Malin and John Miles. So Malin making a pass, he's up to 3rd. There goes Lane Snow. He's also looking to the inside of John Miles. So Lane Snow is up to 4th. As we got just 9 laps to go in stage number 1. So just 11 cars left here on the lead lap. But Lane Snow's made his way up to 3rd here. In the number 5. He's looking for probably one more spot here by the end of the stage in 6, now 5 laps. Seven tenths back from Hunter Hughes at the moment. So now he gets really loose there out of turn 4. Seems to be a struggle for pretty much all these drivers tonight, and that'll let Jax Malin catch back up. With 2 to go on the stage here, Buchanan with about 3.5 second lead over Hunter Hughes in 2nd, and then Hughes with about a second to Lane Snow in third. But you might have a bit of a battle going on here for fourth, though, with just one to go on the stage. '99 right to the bumper, the number 9. I have one more chance at a pass here. Into 3 and 4. Goes the 99. I believe had the position before the yellow came out. Maybe not. No, I guess he did not. So the 9 will end the stage in 4th, since the position is whenever the caution comes out, and not when you cross the line. So Dawson Buchanan will win stage number 1. Hunter Hughes finishing second after the disconnect from Dawson Buchanan. As we come down pit road, or disconnect from Colton Gardner. I think I said Dawson Buchanan. Buchanan does overshoot his pit box there. Has to back up. I think Hunter Hughes had a clean stop. Actually, no, he must not have. So Lane Snow looks like will come out in front with Fernando Takashi in second. So after winning the stage, Buchanan will restart from third. And then Jax Malin in fourth. And Christopher Fuge in fifth. Hunter Hughes drops to sixth. So not a great stop there from Dawson Buchanan or Hunter Hughes.
Hey, good evening.
Oh, there is DJ.
Oh, this has been a doozy tonight.
Yeah, there was a huge wreck there on.
We have a provision in our rule book that if we lose about half the field or more in a single wreck, we're gonna just throw a mulligan caution and reset and start over again. And I waited too long to throw the caution. I got lapped, and then I decided to spin my tires and go through the grass on the restart and ruin my night. So, yeah, Colton's not having much better of an evening either. So, yeah, it's been rough.
Yeah, that first lap caution, I was looking for the caution, and then I thought maybe my lighting or whatever was broken, where it usually tells me what the flag is, and then it came out like a lap or so later.
Yeah, we were trying to regroup on the fly and try to figure out how many people we lost, and I said, close enough, and I threw it. But just as the lead pack was driving by me, I'm like, go figure. But we're fortunate that Colton got a disconnect, because we did have a bit of a championship battle tonight that, it's pretty much locked in now, with Colton being 4 laps down, that Dawson's going to clinch. Even if Dawson wrecks here and finishes in 17th, that's not enough for Colton to overtake him. So it's basically locked. So we can unofficially congratulate Dawson on his championship.
Well, I think, at least according to what you sent me, he would have had to finish 19th or worse, and since there is only 18 cars.
Correct. Yeah, I
he
think
would have had it.
yes, that's a good point. Yeah, I think he could have. There was a way for him to tie if he finished 18th, but that's not happening. So yes,
Yeah.
didn't take him long to pull ahead and get right back out into the lead. That about sums up his season right there.
Yeah.
Except for last week.
No. Drops 3 spots there off the restart to 4th. And Hunter Hughes, little contact with the wall.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a chance you had to go back and watch the big wreck on lap 1, but it looked like it was Nick and Hunter were going for the same spot and touched.
Yeah, so Hunter got... I think Hunter was on the inside, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, and then spun out Nick, Warboy. And then Hunter got away cleanly. And Nick went spinning into the rest of the field. So.
And took the rest of us out behind him. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Colton, he did DC. You can confirm that?
He did disconnect, yeah.
Okay.
He had a packet loss drop, and he got dumped, and by the time he came back, he was already 4 laps down. So that's just a heartbreaking way to end. And
that might be a little bit of my fault, because I did say Colton Gardner was blinking, and now I think it got better. And then I went to watch him the second after he disconnected. So bit of an announcer jinx there, possibly.
Yeah, we're good at that here. We do a great job jinxing people, and we've got a lot of. There's a major storm across the U.S. It's basically the line runs from like Dallas all the way up into Toronto. So there's probably 6 or 7 drivers in this field that are in the path of the storm. So hopefully all stays well for them and their families. But we could randomly see some people randomly disappear off the track tonight. And
I did see.
That's related.
Who was it? Was it Eric Richardson? I think he was blinking out a little bit earlier. He seems to be better now. Yeah. Oh, never mind. He just blinked out right as I said that.
No more blink talk.
All right. Yeah. Literally, he didn't do it for like the past 20 laps, and the second I say that, he disappears, and now he's doing it again.
I was trying to spot for him, and the screen just kept going black. I'm like, is that me or Eric? And I'm like, oh, that's Eric.
Yeah. I mean, the worst is when you're like in the middle of an endurance race or something, and you're spectating your teammate, and then your screen starts going black. You don't know what's happening, and then they like disconnect or something.
And a good run from Jax tonight.
Yeah, really good run from him. Also, Lane Snow making a couple positions up.
That's definitely going to help with the team points gap, having 1, 2, and 4 for JM right now, and with Hunter in 3rd, Chris is in 7th. So I'm not sure off the top of my head if that's going to be enough for JM to overtake the 14-point lead in the team standings, but if it holds, it's going to be close. Yep, looks like we lost Dylan. He was running on the lead lap, too.
So that leaves, I guess, 12 cars on the lead lap. There was 12 before the stage break. So now there's 12 again after we got back to 13.
It's a good battle for second right now.
Still only about half a second behind Dawson Buchanan for the race lead.
Just with Hunter, it looks like he's just hanging there. I don't know if if it's just him being patient, or if he's assuming he's more tired by the end. But it looks like he's just sitting there lurking behind Jax, and he's staying about the same distance from him. He's not trying to make a move. He's just kind of mirroring Jax's every move and just kind of staying right back there in his shadow.
Yeah, we got 30-ish laps to go. See if Hunter waits till we get closer to the finish to try and make a move. About 2 or 3 car lengths behind. And then their gap to Dawson for the lead also staying about the same.
We've got a good battle for fourth right now between Chris Fuge and Fernando Takahashi. Fernando's about 3/10 behind, and he's making a move on Chris right now.
Now that you say that, I've just realized I've said his name wrong. The entire time I've called this series.
I'm speaking as somebody who's had his name mispronounced many times over the year. I get it.
I would always I never saw that extra A. I would always just say Takashi. I never realized it was Takahashi.
Yeah, Fernando is a big, and Bill Mulfield. The two of them were big with our charity race last year, and we had a couple logistics issues with having the second charity race this year, so we're hoping to reschedule it for sometime in the fall, but we'll try to get some things together before we officially go back out there. But we had a really good turnout last year, and the two of them were huge with their connections with Extreme Sim Racing. We gave away one of their high-end sim rigs as the top giveaway prize for the charity race. And shout out to Extreme Sim Racing again. It's they've been a good friend of ours as well, and they gave away 5 wheel stands to
oh wow,
to people who donated. So it's just they were we went and approached them saying, hey, can you donate a pair of racing gloves? Like, how about a sim rig? I'm like, sure, yeah, absolutely.
As Takahashi was able to make the pass there for fourth, pulling away a little bit.
Now you got Garrett Jarnigan and John Miles battling for 6th. Lucas Puntarelli is just a little bit further back, but it's a good battle on track right now as well.
Puntarelli in 85 looks like he's stuck behind JP Jones, who is a lap down. And Colton Gardner in 15th. Looks like he... No,
hey, Lane Snow. Something happened to Lane. I didn't...
Oh yeah, Lane Snow in the pits.
I'm going to go back and see if I can figure out what happened to him. Up, I see it. Lucas bumped him going in, coming out of turn 2, and maybe he didn't. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of contact.
Yeah, a little bit of contact.
Oh, he almost saved it.
Oh, yep, right into the wall, and then you hear the engine blow.
Yep.
Hood's up. Yeah, that's a bummer. Just a rough night all around.
Yeah.
I mean, that's classic Texas, though.
Yeah. About 20 to go here. Buchanan now second in front of Jax Malin. And then Hunter Hughes still about 4/10 behind. And then if we take a look at the scenarios for Hunter to overtake Colton, you would need a win, I believe.
If he finished second, there is a slight chance he could overtake Colton, but it's very, very slim. And with Colton getting the bonus point for the pole, and I'm pretty sure he led a lap, so it's going to be difficult for him unless he manages to pull off a win here. But it's. Here, while we've got a minute, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in this season. It's been a lot of fun as we continue to have, record-sized fields and, a lot of new friends, a lot of old friends coming in, coming back season after season, and we'll be heading to trucks on April 23rd at Darlington. And our big change for the truck season is we're going to be phasing out the stage break for our oval races and, bringing in cautions. This league has evolved enough from what it used to be years ago when we started it that we're going to give it a try. And half our races are going to be with cautions and a green-white checker. All our super speedways are short tracks. And the incidents at Martinsville, we got to have cautions at Martinsville. And it's just a couple races were ruined that probably would have been otherwise okay had we had cautions enabled. And that was one of the big reasons for the that we're making this move now. But it's a lot of exciting stuff coming up. We've got, like I said, we're going to start in Darlington April 23rd, so we'll have a couple weeks off to reset and get some practice, get back used to the truck, and Jax bumps the wall.
Gonna have to get a replay of this here. I was on the wrong car.
Yeah, he managed to hold his position. Hunter couldn't quite make the move on him, but Hunter is really pushing now. But anyway,
half a car length between those
real quick,
two.
I'll finish this up and then I'll shut up and let you take it the rest of the way. But Trevor, again, thank you once again for being our voice this season, and you're going to be, as far as I know, you're still coming back for one more season before you head off to college, and we're excited to have you again over the summer, and really appreciate the work you put in on this series and the work you put in every week to get better at what you're doing here.
Yeah, and thank you for letting me do this. All because I somehow just randomly on my Instagram page came across an ad for it.
Advertising works when you do it right, and we've been very lucky. We've posted a couple ads, and we've been very lucky with the people we found. And Hunter was already in the series and decided he wanted to try announcing, and he stepped out for a couple of seasons. And it's just, we've been very lucky. We've had really good luck with throwing a couple ads up there and finding people that they've been committed. They put the work in, and they got commitment to the craft.
So I'd always kind of thought it'd be fun to commentate for a league, and then I just saw that. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll message him.
And I'm like, all right, let's do it.
So yeah, it worked out. And then how many points? Oh, never mind. I've been spending the past 2 minutes looking in the league in iRacing to see how many points you get for each position, and it's literally right here on the spreadsheet you sent me.
Yeah, I've had that spreadsheet for the last, 7 or 8 seasons, and I put whoever is within range of the top 3 into that, and I've got the points in there, I got the bonuses. I'm just throw whatever place they're in at any given time and see where they sit. So it's We don't have automated scoring, but it's the next best thing. Microsoft Excel. Thanks, high school.
Yeah. So if Hunter finishes second and Colton finishes 14th, then Colton would finish with 338 points and Hunter would have 329, and that's with the bonus points. And then if Hunter would somehow win, it would be 338 to 334. So the only way would be if Hunter got the pole bonus and the laps led bonus.
I mean, at this, that seems unlikely at that point. But I mean, at this point, Colton can theoretically only drop one position. Yeah. Everybody else is out.
So unless something, I guess, improbable happens, Colton will finish in second. As Hunter in second in the race has pulled away by a couple of car lengths, as now we do have a battle for fourth here with Fernando Takashi. Or sorry, that's for third. Fernando Takashi going to the inside of Jax Malin.
And he just barely cleared him. That could have been bad. Fernando is a very underrated tire saver, and you're seeing the dividends right now. I mean, he's been trimming off Hunter's gap very methodically, but we're running out of time, so he might be able to catch him.
It's about a second from Hughes to Takahashi. I said Takashi again.
You'll get it right.
I don't think I'll ever be able to say it like that. I've said it Takashi way too much. Now I just think that's how you say it. I don't know if I'll ever get out of the habit. Is there one final time this season is DJ Flux's car sitting in the pits?
Damaged and and smoking, which is about right for me. Unfortunately, it's I've always had really good luck at Texas, and then it's like, of course, I say that, and then lap one, like, wow,
yeah,
so much for that.
I mean, you could have given yourself a cheeky little wave around or something.
I would never do such a thing.
Just hope nobody notices.
Eric jokingly says during the Indy League, he's like, I'm going to there might be a phantom caution thrown here. I'm like, Eric, it's not going to
Yeah, like if you're doing a hosted or something and the host and his buddies wave themselves around like 4 times, so they're 3 laps ahead of everyone.
I mean, we do exhibition races, and we'll do that, where it's like, oh, someone lost 7 laps. I'm like, you know what, just start going while we get here, and let's see if we get you back close to the lead lap. And Fernando is trimmed.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that.
Yeah, he trimmed quite a bit off of Hunter those last 2 laps.
About 3/10 is the gap you're with. 4 laps to go, and then Colton Gardner in 14th, just doing some laps here.
Yeah, especially running a little interference for his teammate. Yeah, it looks like he lost about a tenth of a second on that move there too. It's
So Takashi back about 8 tenths. Actually, now about a second behind Hunter Hughes.
Yeah, that played out very nicely for Hunter there.
Not Takashi.
Played out very nice to Hunter. 2 to go.
And for 4th here, that's Jarnigan and Malin. Might have a bit of a battle there with 2 to go.
All right.
Dawson Buchanan crossed the line, 1 lap to go for season 11. Buchanan out of turn 4. Lost the start finish, he'll win once again. And will win his 2nd championship in Wednesday Night Dash history. Hunter Hughes finishing in 2nd. Then that'll put him 3rd in the championship at the end of the season, with Colton Gardner finishing 2nd in the championship and 13th tonight. After a disconnect, definitely would have been up there in talks for the win without the DC, but nonetheless still finishing 2nd in this year's points.
All right, I'm going to disappear here and let your winners come in. And again, thank you everybody for tuning in, and stick around for the post-race show.
All right, see you, DJ, and thank you again. Alright, so we're with Hunter Hughes finishing 2nd tonight, coming away 3rd in the championship. So first of all, congrats on your podium tonight and your success this season and finishing in 2nd. I guess for tonight, pretty good run to put you on the podium. Anything you wish you would have done differently to possibly get the win tonight?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm surprised I'm even here. I was struggling really bad in practice, and I qualified 7th, but in practice, I think I was literally 3 from the end. I think I was literally like 15th in speed in practice, so I was a little worried coming in. I feel bad that I caused that big wreck that we had in the beginning of the race. I think that took out a good number of decent drivers.
Yeah,
so
about 5 or so.
That, like, I feel a little bad about that, but that honestly put us in the position to get a good run And I feel bad for my teammate Colton. He had a really fast car tonight as well, but just the storms that are going on right now just plagued him in a bad way, and he dropped connection. Um, was able to come back, but yeah, I think it's good that we got second. Overall, just had a decent season. Yeah, just a really good, solid race.
And then also to go off the disconnect, there actually were a couple other cars blanking out tonight, so it wasn't just Colton, although he was unlucky enough to get disconnected from the race completely. But anyways, once again, Hunter, congrats on tonight's podium and third in the championship.
Thank you.
And then here's with Dawson Buchanan, tonight's winner and the championship winner. Dawson, I guess, just anything you want to say?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I want to thank FieldWise Solutions for almost hopping on board tonight. We had a little difficulty with getting the paint scheme loaded up here for just unfortunate there for the from the team's perspective. But FieldWise Solutions, thank you for hopping on board tonight. Hopefully, many more of those to come. But I'm just happy to grab the team not the team championship, the driver championship, and yeah, I mean, just a great race. It sucks that Colton had his internet issues. I think that would have been a pretty good battle. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm just I'm happy.
All right, Dawson. Well, congrats on tonight's win and the just your overall success this season and your second championship.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And then we'll see if Fernando joins us here in a minute. Not seeing him. Anywhere. So I guess Fernando will not be joining us in the broadcast booth. So thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight and throughout this season. We really do appreciate it from everyone. Take your time to come watch. Don't forget about the Indy Racing World Series, as that next race is on Tuesday from Mid-Ohio. So go check that out. From the Wednesday Night Dash, we will be back in action on... We got the wrong schedule here. Let's see if we can find this. There we go. Be back in action on April 23rd, so about 3 weeks from now, from Darlington Raceway. As there is the schedule for next season. So once again, thank you to everybody for tuning in. And we will see you Tuesday in the Indy Racing World Series, April 23rd for the Wednesday Night Dash.